This morning, Venezuela responding after U.S. forces seized an oil tanker off the Venezuelan coast. Video released by the Trump administration shows the moment U.S. Navy helicopters hovered above the tanker as heavily armed Coast Guard members rappelled to the deck.
We've just seized a tanker on the coast of Venezuela, large tanker, very large. Largest one ever seized, actually. And other things are happening.
This is the first time President Trump has overtly targeted Venezuela's oil exports.
Venezuela has the largest proven oil reserve in the world, so it's $14 trillion worth of oil, and it's a primary means of the regime funding. So if this is just the start, and of course, it was leaving to go to Cuba, which means it was likely full. So it is a significant escalation. But this might be the start of a campaign.
The president saying the U.S. may now confiscate the oil on board.
Well, we keep it, I guess.
Venezuela's government calls the seizure a blatant theft and an act of international piracy. But Attorney General Pam Bondi says the tanker was used to transport sanctioned oil from Venezuela and Iran and is part of an illicit oil shipping network supporting foreign terrorist organizations.
This is basically funding terrorism. This vessel was sanctioned for its role in helping to fund terrorism. So all of these things have come to a head here in and around Venezuela.
The seizure of the tanker comes after the U.S. military conducted at least 22 airstrikes on alleged drug smuggling boats, killing nearly 90 people. The White House insisting the strikes are lawful, arguing the U.S. is engaged in a formal armed conflict with drug cartels and Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro. Trump recently saying this about Maduro.
His days are numbered.
Military experts say the U.S. now has assets in place in the region to conduct sustained military operations in Venezuela. But back in Washington, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle voicing concerns about a potential conflict.
I can't even imagine that the American people will have any appetite for yet another forever war.
President Trump recently suggested possible land strikes inside Venezuela as well.